Billy Carson lost miserably to a Christian person that he was debating on their show. And instead of trying to explain where he's getting his information, he completely just gets up and walks off and pretty much tells the person he doesn't have time for the nonsense, and he goes and leaves. And I think that makes people should really raise an eyebrow, because people blindly believe in Billy Carson. Like, I enjoy his stuff, but I take it as science fiction. I don't believe everything this man says, because he doesn't completely provide evidence for what he's speaking on or how he got that evidence. And like, he also would talk about how humans are from the Anunnaki and blah blah blah. And look, if you're gonna believe what you want to believe, but I don't know if I believe that, not because of any religious stuff, but just because I just don't know. And like, he seems like one of those people that are starting to come over. Like, Christina Randall's doing it, Owens is doing it, Billy Carson's doing it, and a bunch of other people are starting to be on that conspiracy stuff, talking about all this, the different conspiracies. I don't believe these people. The conspiracy theory space used to be a place where people that actually believed it would sit and converse and talk about how we can improve and prevent the issues from happening. But now all of these new people talking about it, like Billy Carson, are just like monetizing off of it. And they're just like, oh yeah, this is going to happen, but not really have a blueprint as to what to do and how to help people. It's just, this conspiracy theory space is starting to piss me off. And people like him are coming in, and they're doing what they do best: have their pockets open and ready to be lined with money, and be a smooth talker and talk their way into people's hearts, and people will have parasocial relationships with these people. I have to heavy on the parasocial relationships, because it's ridiculous how people believe people like him, or even like Elon Musk, and believe everything these people say, and they can provide zero evidence for what they're saying, but they just sound convincing, so people believe it. Yeah, Billy Carson also, I remember in the past, he was saying that Easter Island was set on fire and that he wants to go there, but he can't because of that situation. And somebody on TikTok was like, that's a load of bull crap, because Easter Island's open for anyone to travel to, and there was no fire and there was no proof. So how did he come up with that story that Easter Island was set on fire? To this day, he has not answered how he came up with that story that Easter Island was set ablaze. I'm really wondering how he came up with that myself. And Billy Carson also has like a thing on his own channel where he has, if you go on his live streams, and then he'll end it, and then he'll go onto his website, and he'll talk about the jab and stuff like that, and how it affect people. Sometimes some of that stuff I do believe, but as far as things that go back thousands of years and we really can't really prove that any of that happened, I don't know. I kind of raise an eyebrow at Billy Carson at sometimes. And he was talking, I remember he was saying that his family, because he has a kid with a black woman, now he's married to an Asian woman, and that they abandoned him because he's seen an alien in his bedroom. I don't know, man. People like this, you gotta really raise an eyebrow at them, because they could be just trying to make money. And we have to start using discernment and using proper judgment when it comes to people like this, instead of just believing them because they're on TV. Do I believe everything Billy Carson says? Fuck no. But I do think it's entertaining. I watch him for the entertainment factor, not that. But I believe everything he says about these green tablets and Thoth and all that other shit. I just don't. I really don't. He kind of reminds me of one of those car salesmen that'll tell you that if you don't buy the car right now, the car will be gone by the time you get back. And it's just like, okay, if it's gone by the time I get back, it wasn't meant for me to have it. What I'm saying is, he's a smooth talker, and they know how to get people going and get the conversation, going about. I don't believe everything this guy says, essentially. And I think people need to stop believing everything people on TV say, because a lot of people on TV just have their pockets out just to be lined up with money, and then you just looking silly believing these people. And like I said, this conspiracy theory realm, I said it in my video about Christina Randall and other people, is going to get oversaturated with these motherfuckers that don't believe the shit. The conspiracy theory realm used to be like a bunch of people that wanted to help one another, to like acknowledge that what we're learning is wrong, and what it's okay to think for yourself, et cetera, et cetera. Now it's a bunch of fucking people that just want to be famous and just say whatever, have a bunch of music playing. They don't do any real research on the topic. They just watch a video from someone else and regurgitate the same bullshit over and over again. And I kind of feel that way about Billy Carson. I do. Not completely, but a little bit. But I want to know what you guys think of the comment section below, what I'm saying about Billy Carson and him losing miserably to a Christian person that's asking him where is he getting his information from. I love you all. I'm Betty Confetti, and I talk about random topics here. Bye-bye.